Hello, people. Wish you all a very happy new year. And although I wasn't a little well, but I said I have to make a video because it's been like 15 days almost that I had recorded my last one. And let's continue with the last video, which said something about resolutions. I don't know how many of y'all have seen that, but I said that it doesn't work when you do resolutions. अब तक काफ़ी लोगों ने बनाए होंगे रेजोल्यूशंस. दे मस्ट हैव ट्राइड वर्किंग ऑन इट एंड देन you must have somehow made an excuse and procrastinated कि नहीं आज से नहीं 15 से शुरू कर लेंगे 30th 31st से शुरू कर लेंगे. यूं करते करते आई थिंक दे वी जस्ट स्पेंड लाइक couple of months and then we feel forget it. अब क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है. Somehow we are like really attached to that 1st of January, right? नेवरदलेस हम रेजोल्यूशंस नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि इट डजेंट वर्क एज आई सेड तो रोज़ के रोज़ अगर रेजोल्यूशंस बनाए शायद काम लग जाए. बट नाउ आई हैव कम अप विद अ डिफरेंट टेक्निक. सो लेट्स सी इफ दैट वर्क्स एज वेल. कि रेजोल्यूशंस तो नहीं बनाएंगे लेकिन इफ दैट टेक्निक वर्क्स. सो से फॉर एग्जाम्पल you really want to work on your weight and it's not been happening. You've been really waiting to reduce your weight and at least start with something on the lines of fitness, but that's not happening. So what are you going to do? Basically, now we all say that I should be doing this. अब ये जो should है, SHOULD, should, this is the word which is really causing a problem because moment हम should कहते हैं, we actually put ourselves in this in this bubble of compulsion कि I have to do it, boss. There is no scope that I like can't do it. Like I have to do it. It's like a must. जैसे कि मुझे पढ़ाई करनी ही है. I have to eat my food. I have to take my bath. Like I should take my bath. I should eat my food. तो ये जो एक compulsion हम अपने ऊपर डाल देते हैं. So see, now these things are not a burden to us. Eating food and taking bath and all those daily chores, because that we are doing since childhood. But now if I ask you to do something, you should do this, you should do that. So it's like, हाँ मुझे पता है, I know it's good for me, but if it's should, जैसे अपने आप को भी, if you tell even to your own self that you should be doing this, it's like you're really compelling yourself to do it. Now I'm not saying that it doesn't work with everybody, but for a lot of people like me, especially like me, I cannot work when someone's forcing me to do it. कि कोई अगर मुझे गन पॉइंट पे कह रहा है कि you should do it, okay, and I am like, boss, I wanted to, but now since you said you should do it, I have second thoughts. I might not do it. So it's like जैसे should word आता है, moment you say you should do this, it creates a burden. It creates a pressure. Oh my God, like no. Rather, every night or every day, when you want to do something very seriously, give yourself a choice. जैसे कि when you're saying should, you put yourself into the child category. कि आप बच्चे से कि एक पेरेंट एक चाइल्ड को बता रहा है कि आपको ये करना है. जैसे एक टीचर एक स्टूडेंट को बता रही है कि you have to just do it, you should do this. Okay, if you're a good bacha, you should do this. So that thing just reminds us of all the horrendous things that have happened with us in the past, like as children, all those adults who have had those disciplinary actions taken against us, we get into that flashback and just we don't feel like doing it. So rather give yourself this choice, and the choice word is could. So replace this should with a could, rather than put it like this: I could maybe work out tomorrow. Or when you get up in the morning, I could work out, right? So it's like you're giving yourself a choice कि आपके पास दो choice है, which always was there. लेकिन when you said should and you didn't do it, it's like you disobeyed somebody, your own self, but you disobeyed. That doesn't leave you in a very happy place. It doesn't leave you in a very calm or peaceful place. So if you want to be peaceful and you want to enjoy what you're doing, so just say, I could do it. Like I could work out. Like I could just go for a walk, or I could just have a little bit of like do a little bit of detox diet today. So something like that, just give yourself a choice. So anything in life, like even when you are making it sound to somebody also, if you could replace it with could rather than should, it is more easily accepted by the other person. And that is what you will see if you use this word often in your conversations. So I'm sorry, I believe you should first start with conversing these things with your own self. So when you're conversing with your own self, say, I could do this. I could go for a little walk. I could do a little detox. I could stay away from social media for at least 2 hours. I should stay away from social media after 10 p.m. Or I should be, having 8 glasses of water. I mean, I could have 8 glasses of water. So I should is not the word. I could have 8 glasses of water. So any good habit that you want to start in your life, and it's not happening since a while, just start talking like this with yourself and see if it's making a difference. Because if you give yourself a choice, automatically you become an adult and you want to act mature, right? Basically we all want to act mature. So let's start this. I mean, this is a very, very small tip that I'm going to leave you with. I will not speak more on this should versus could. I want you all to experiment this and write to me if you think this is helpful, if you think this has really made some little difference in your thought process, in your way that you have taken actions after the self talk that you have done with your, with using could instead of should. So I leave you with this little note of not having a resolution, but at least starting off with something good that you've been thinking since long, and giving yourself that little push by giving yourself a fair choice and making yourself behave like a rational adult. And let's see miracles happen. And I am pretty hopeful that a lot of y'all will come up saying that yes, we could achieve something because we did replace the should with the could. I'll leave you with this. Thank you so much and stay blessed.